Yes, it's Jack, and it's that time again for 30 days. Let's go through all the challenge I completed during this 30-day period. Again, if you want, I always recommend you guys download the 30-day schedule for you guys to do on your own. Let's get started with day 1. First day of 30 days. So I just got back from the store. I got a ton of stuff, and one of the things, as you can see on the top, I got a ton of stuff. But one of the things I got for today, the first day, I got, a nice blue Paracord. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's 750 pounds it can hold. So hopefully when I lose the weight, I can use this to kind of, get up places or hold just hold anything I need, or use it as like a fishing line. Who knows? So I'm getting this. Starting out my my emergency bag, and I'm getting pretty much a lot of stuff for it. Basically, I want to try and complete that badge in the first 2 days, and throughout the 30 days, I'm still working on that website, so you guys can join and do. But day 1 completed. As you can see above, I have a lot of goodies to go through for that emergency bag. So I'll show that off later on. I just got done with creating 3 new badges, and I'm going to be adding that to the site whenever I actually have time to finish the site. With school and work, it doesn't seem like something that's going to happen soon, but when I'm ready, I have a ton of badges. So the 3 badges I created, first would be a sequel to the emergency prepare badge, where basically you just add more items to the emergency pack or find like emergency storage. That one was pretty easy because there was a ton I left out of that first badge. The second one I created was actually a classical literature badge. So I thought, like, over the 30 days, you can like pick a book and use that as your learn or install. Basically just start reading like a big book. That was weird. Not sure why my printer just beeped like that. But yeah, basically it's classics such as Homer's The Iliad, Benjamin Franklin's autobiography, stuff like that. And then the last one, and this is one I thought was cool, was I decided, like, hey, it would be cool if you picked a food item and tried like different variations of it. So the first thing that came to mind was the hot dog. So this badge is going to have you do like 30 variations. In order to get the badge, you have to do 30 different versions of the hot dog. And there are a ton of variations. I didn't think about how many there were. So there's 20 from America and then 10 from everywhere else around the world. So I got like things like the Chicago dog. Obviously, since I'm Chicago, I got the Alaska dog. I got stuff from like Peru, from Mexico, from like all over the world. And yeah, I didn't realize there were so many different types of hot dogs. But it'll be a great way to like kind of push the limits of this food that's, cheap, that's always pretty much available. So yeah, I thought like that would be an interesting one. Plus it gives me an excuse to eat more hot dogs, which I'm happy about. So that's definitely going to be one badge. I'm going to put a disclaimer in to be like, hey, do this like once a week at max. Don't try to do all 30 days in a row, which you probably shouldn't do for any of these badges. It's more just like for fun. But yeah, I'm kind of proud. I'm going to see if maybe we can do like 30 different types of cake. Maybe one day just try out and expand your palate, because that's the thing. Like, this isn't just all about like hard self-improvement, like doing puzzles or preparing for emergency. This is also could be something for like fun, just to get you out of the funk. So that's the way I'm kind of thinking about it. So, when I was in Boy Scouts, there had all these different types of badges, and a lot of them were just kind of dumb when I was thinking about it. But now that I'm older, I realize the point is to have the experience and experience new things. And that's what I'm doing with the hot dog challenge, Like, how many people have actually eaten a Peruvian-style hot dog or Swedish-style? I've watched that Anthony Bourdain episode on it. And I thought, oh, that looks cool. It's a hot dog with mashed potatoes and shrimp and lettuce. But now you actually get to try out what other people are eating, and that's what I think is cool about this. So it got me thinking of a ton of different badges to do in the future, and I honestly can't wait if I get this set up, just because it's so cool to do. For this day, I was going to add a cantina to the emergency bag, just so when I'm out venturing, I always have some water near me. So I got this canteen for about, I think it was only like 12 bucks. It's pretty big. It's steel. Kind of sounds like a drum too. So if you're ever lost, you can use it as like a drum to like alert people to. Yeah, but it's a huge cantina. Lots of space for lots of water when you go out venturing. When the shit hits the fan. Well, even more, because 2020 is a good time to start preparing for the end of the world, because it's coming. So, day 7 complete. I added the cantina to the emergency bag. For day 12, I'm continuing to add to my emergency bag. So I got an Altoids box, and I started doing laundry for the past 2 weeks. I grabbed all the lint, I added to the Altoids box. So this is enough lint to, it actually still smells like the mint, which is good. So this is enough lint to last at least, 3, 4, 5 fires. Plus with all twigs and other things I can find around. When the apocalypse happens, I'll be ready to make a few fires. Oh yeah, Altoids. I don't really like eating them, but I haven't had them since I was a kid, so this also gave me the ability to try a few of these buddies. So yeah, day. Just to solve 15 Rebus puzzles, and I actually did about, let's see, there's 9, 18, 27, I did about 36, just because I find these super fun. It's a good way to kill like 20 minutes. So for those who don't know what a Rebus puzzle is, basically you look at that image there, and in that image it means something like a word. So like this one, it's a million, but there's a 1 instead of an I. So there's 1 in a million. So that's basically kind of how it works. And some of these were pretty easy. Some of these are really hard. I missed quite a few. I think the funniest one I missed was this one. It was a D to the side, so it was like I forgot what it was trying to say, like left D or left or whatever. But I put it as left for the D. And then, of course, that's wrong because, this is a children's book and there's not going to be a sex reference there. Yeah, and I did this page too. So I highly recommend doing them. They're kind of like a brain scratcher, especially some of them. Some of them were pretty easy, like this one, Little Sisters in text. It's little. So, yeah, get it. It's fun. So, day 18 has been finished. I'm going into the mines to find diamonds. No, I just finished day 25, which is to get a headlamp. I got one of these ones. This one's actually pretty nice. It's an LED. I don't actually want to turn it on because I don't want to use the batteries. But it has a battery pack and it can be rechargeable through USB. It has like different light modes. And you can adjust the light brightness by turning this thing. Yeah, overall, I think this was like what? Maybe like 15 bucks. It's pretty nice. It's definitely going to be coming in handy if you're ever going in at night and you need your hands free, or if you're carrying stuff, you just need to see your way. So yeah, overall, this is a really nice. Oh, and it tilts too. Ooh, you can like tilt it down. So if you're like reading a book maybe at night, or even not even during a disaster preparedness. If you're like just need to read something or read a book at night and you're bored, you can just strap this on, turn it on, boom. Yeah, so I really like this. It's not bad. And it did come in packaging with a manual. There's the battery, you can see, and there's the package. I'm just going to keep this so I have something to put it on. It's the, what is this called? High power headlamp. guess that's just the name of it. I got this beautiful Lux bidet. I'll go ahead and get this installed and put on my toilet. Here is the open product. You have all the ultimate unboxing guide. It's definitely not PlayStation 5 level of unboxing, but here's the actual bidet portion. And here's the thing that hooks into your the water line for the toilet. So it splits it across and you can go ahead and install it. And I already did my first bidet for the downstairs bathroom. I figured might as well get this set up for the upstairs as well. Hey, the first step of doing the bidet is to just take off your toilet seat. Make sure you clean the toilet ring while it's off. And then what I'd like to do is just throw the thing in bleach water. Just let it sit there for a little bit. Just so we can just decontaminate that pretty easily. Now the second step is to put on the bidet. So just completed the second part, which is to just get that thing in there, screw in the toilet seat, and you're good to go. One thing I did notice is that now the toilet seat is, so it's like, I don't know, it's not even like, doesn't exactly touch the thing anymore. And I've read online that some people have spacers. My other toilet seat was a little bit of a higher quality one, so it didn't really have this problem. But you know, it's something that can easily be fixed with like $2 like spacers. I might even think maybe the fuzzy things you put on the back of your chair could work, but that's kind of gross since it's going to be touching piss. Oh well, the next step is to just turn off your water valve and then go ahead and enter in the T and hook that up into your bidet. Alright, so it just got done. It's pretty simple. Basically just hook that into the toilet tank there, and it has like a T, so that way you siphon that into your bidet. So right now you can switch it to waterfall. Wash your toilet. And switch it over to regular. Try. So hoping not to squirt my on my wall, but I did. Let me clean that up. I have to lower the water pressure just because that sounded like it hurts. But yeah, the toilet has been added. Turns out that I was filling out the next 30 days. So I'm still working on the site. It's probably not going to be out. Well, maybe I can just throw something out there and then kind of work every 30 days to update it. Every round I'll spend like the whatever time to update the site. Just between work and school and everything. It's just the time to do the YouTube channel and do all this. It's basically non-existent, but I'm going to still try and update it, keep it going, just because I love the 30 days. I think it's a good thing for everyone to do, just because it's something fun to challenge yourself. And it did make me think of kind of like reorganizing a little bit. So instead of having to like learn something over the course of the 30 days, maybe have that become like a long challenge. So have a habit you want to install by having the challenges. So for instance, if you want to install the habit of reading, well then your long challenge should be reading, as well as including a short story for one of your challenges. And if you have a habit you want to kill, maybe have that tie into the challenges or the long challenge. This is a way of this thing kind of thinking. Just because like, if you want to install a habit, I want to install the habit of reading every day. Well, you're kind of accomplishing that by doing the challenges, by doing the long challenge. So maybe I should kind of rethink about how I'm doing that lick challenge. So that's good. That's kind of doing these badges is kind of making me rethink the system and maybe defying it and maybe making it a little better. So yeah, I'm still working on the system. The site may or may not be up for the January 30 days, but I finished organizing it. And let me tell you, I'm kind of working on completing the emergency preparedness badge, just because with everything going on, you never know when the apocalypse is going to come. I mean, I'm filming this right now in October. It could happen any day. It's going to happen. So yeah, getting kind of prepared for that will make everything solid. So yeah, 30 days is complete. Again, I always love doing this. I recommend you guys do it yourself. It's just an awesome time. So thank you for watching. So that was the 30 days for October 2020. What a terrible year. So the next time I'm doing 30 days is for January 2021. I won't have the site out probably by then. Maybe I'll crap out some crappy Blazor application so we can just have something to use. But hopefully as we continue on doing the 30 days, every 30 days I'm probably going to work on the site for at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes, that's at least 15 hours. So you'll see a little improvements each time. But so guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this would be a great day. And if you guys want, I recommend just downloading the sheet, doing the 30 days on your own. I know it's not customizable, but just do it. It's just so much fun. Here's my sheet. Go ahead and look it up. And then guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe to me on Twitter, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the video, all that jazz. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next 30 days in 2021.